Hello and welcome. Right, I have been busy. I've filled this up. I've done one load each of this at 38 tons in both. So we're gonna literally just fill this completely up, so it'll help. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure whether we do another year of this or because it's May. We've sort of missed. We've sort of got a foothold. We have, and because I've invested in the business. It would be quick if we went through and just. Oh, I've also put a tap down on the over here, so it's easy for me to just like load and unload straight away. Which, I might delete the other one because it is a bit. Because this is so easy to get to in comparison to that one. It wastes time. I always say this about efficiency, and efficiency is part of that. It's about smoothness, about keeping things going. Even in real life, business is about fluidity, keeping things going and flowing. And if you've got things that break your process, I've got to be honest. Yeah, it is weird. It is. This is the same as New Mini Brun, where you go over the grass and it destroys it, goes back a growth stage. So yeah, or goes back to first growth stage. I mean, for us it's okay because we are, like it is what it is. I'll just show you. So there we go. 269. Oh, it's processing straight away. Coffee pods likewise as close to the top as you can get. Now then, I thought the other thing I'd like to do is buy quite a bit of this because we saw how it went down a lot. Now we might eventually, this is going to get expensive, I know now, but this is what I was thinking. No, I think that's enough. I think it would go a bit too mad, but we definitely do need to probably buy a lot. What I'm thinking is I'd like to fine tune this so that we go through the year again, build this back up, but I want it to be quicker. And then what I'm thinking is we've seen the production costs are quite high. We're going to keep our eye on the sales as well. A double sort of process. Keep our eye on the sales. We've got a bit of cash, and it is a bit of cash. 89,947 to go through the sales. Now there's a little bit in the sales right now. If I go to it, not sure whether to buy that and whether we go to potatoes and sugar beet. I think we will. There. So that's our first thing. I was wondering about the bison, but I thought. It is a tiny hold, but I did make use of it. I actually did quite like it. I used it on barracks, and it was a beautiful little thing. It was, I've got to be honest, I was quite impressed with it. So for the tiny little fields that we've got, the header thing I think is really cheap as well. I think we will. Is that doing the... Looking at this, they're all so far 2.8. Apart from that, it's 2.5. Right. So if we go for the 50/50, the holds 2.8, it's 100 horsepower, and it's got narrow tyres. Wow. Covers yes, rubber mat yes, and we're going to stick to the bison red. You are sitting outside for 12,000. I think I'm going to say yes. Right, so then now we're down to 70,537. We have got our generator, and we are pushing through with a business model. So we're not going to faff around. I would do a time lapse this to sort of streamline it without any chatting, just to go through the year, look at the sales. I think I will. Yeah, so I'd like to get the year over in an episode, and to do that, I'm really going to need to get cracking because it's. We can do this because there's nothing else in the way. If we were farming, we obviously couldn't do this, but I'd like to get into farming, but 70,000 isn't really enough. We've got a business model. I think we should stick to it for another year and see what the increasing of the spending on this factory is going to do going forwards, and then hoping that we can buy a few fields and that type of stuff next year. So yes, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I'm thinking. I think we've got the beginnings of a team. Beginnings of we can either lease or. I didn't sort of fully explain the rules of because we weren't really farming to begin with. But yeah, if we're going to start in earnest, it's not a lot to start on, but we have got right. Let's just. I don't normally tab on a normal session, but we have got quite a few bits and bobs that actually can. This really is now. I think in this configuration, it's probably if we just look at it in its natural. I do like this. I prefer it in its lorry thing, but I thought, yeah, I think I can cope with it being like this. It's right at the end, so let's use our brain and go like that. It's this one. So if you have a big capacity, oh, it doesn't show you, does it? It's one thing that I've always thought was a bit odd, right? If you go out, it shows you that it does all of that, but that's showing you the 5,000 body. So does that? We're gonna guess that if we go for that, it still might be the same, or it might just be that it's because it's got the grills. I'm wondering, is it then changing to the other type? So yeah, I prefer that. It's actually only 20 grand in its normal thing. Oh well, I suppose we've got a trailer as well. Oh, I think personally we're going to have to knock this down to, yeah, less than that. I do like its colours. It's a little bit muted, but then again, it's really supposed to be an older one. So now then, do I know where I'm going? We've never repaired anything here, have we? So let's, it being as we're down here looking at our equipment, and we're actually in business. Oh, okay. Let's see, it's not at all where you thought it would be. It's not. I can't even see a repair point. Ah, I would say it's round the back. And I would be right. Right, so then. And now I do like it. There's a sort of a repair thing, machine, not far from the point. So can I remember this? Right, I think we can. Let's switch that off again. Now that we know where it is. Interactive. So why does it always change it to... like, oh, no, I don't want to quit. No, that was a total flukely mistake. Has this got a... It has. This also can tow something else. That makes it terribly useful too. As well, it's... Oh, it's a slower than... yeah, it's weird. It didn't work with the engine. No, they're just are for show. I thought they were. There's no icons on the map or anything. They're all just for show. But yeah, this is slower than the other one. But this didn't work with its. Didn't show you. It showed you the money was going up, but didn't show you. Yeah, the other's 50 miles an hour. 40. Yeah, I think it is 50. So, no, we didn't actually stick the foot loader on, did we? We knew that we was trying to save money at the time. Now this likewise has got modules, so we can sort of do all sorts of things with it, but we've got a water one already, so we won't worry about that. But it can do like manure spread. I mean, it all costs you. It's modules that you buy from a company that is called Mac Trucker. Yeah, wink wink. Right, so we know where it is now. It is approximately here. And repair, yes. And let's customize and show you, for those who don't know. Yeah, it's add slurry spreader, 12.5 grand. And it's got a beautiful spread of 18 meters. Liquid tank, we've got one, so we wouldn't be wanting that. It's, yeah, about practically the same. For 10,000 though, you've got to sort of bear that in mind. Log forks, which they're only 1,500. Tipper body, which makes this into quite a considerable 24.5 tonner for 15,000. So these are modules that we can actually have fitted by the auto-load bales. Now I don't allow auto-loading on the channel at all. Semi-automatic, but never. So we'll just keep it. It is what it is. Front toolbox. Is that actually a proper front toolbox? I don't know that it is. They all say add options like that, but Is that... Never switched it on, it might be. Hitch configurations with rear hitch. I think we'd be silly to say no. But I like the colour it is. So for the grand of 100, we will actually do that. Now then, we were going to customise. It's going to rain soon as well, I can see. What? How much is the... can we... I think we've got to. I think if this is going to be our main tractor to begin with, we've got to do it. No, is that... Yeah, no, that's... Front grille side, protection grid, auxiliary. Yes, we're going to go... Now then, that is true. How much? What is the... I'm going to go out on a limb here. Yeah, and hope that that's right. Although, to be honest, both of them look the same. Right, we need to... Yeah. So we have the option with this to put a slurry spreader and all sorts of stuff like that on. Which, with you having that option, well, we've got a limer and a fertiliser spreader as well. So, it's not as simple as that, is it really? Right, so we can now... yeah, we've got... Yeah, let's leave that ready to use. I know it's going to look a little bit strange, but it was a very reasonable... Yeah. It's not orange and red aren't that too awful, really. It's a bit long for it, but then it is what it is. Right, so we need to be buying a little bit of the bits and bobs for it then, don't we, really? If we're going to do this, we're going to need a weight anyway. You always need a weight. I'm going to go for... I know, I'm predictable. I am, but then again, I always think you've got to stick with... If you find good partners, as I did with the Reuterink for an awful long time, I stuck with that for... Now then, we are a red Massey. Now this actually costs you quite a bit of cash. So I think we're going to do it like that instead. It costs you 500, which when you consider it's only 1250 to begin with, we're going to get the brother-in-law to spray it, as we frequently do. And we want front load of tools. Going to go for versatility. Now I nearly always have big bags, as in like I do if I'm going to do that. So the big bag handler isn't it. Also, the other thing I've got to say is it's also terribly reasonable. Now most bits of kit are like two grand, 2,500, 3,000. The big bag handler is exceptionally reasonable. That's the other reason. It's the start in scratcher in me, really. Right, so Bison header we'll buy if we're going to... I thought I'd bought a fertiliser spreader. Oh, I have. Right, the other thing we want, because I often use tractors like this with the... Well, there is a proper adapter to make a 3-point link, so why would you not? Let's leave this onto... This is what I'm thinking of. What we're going to do though is we're going to try and be clever so as not to waste... I thought you could buy that with ramps, but I never saw the option. But then again, I might not look very properly because I'm chatting, so let's stick that on like that so as not to waste too much space. If we're going to make use of this, we may as well make use of it. Yeah, let's grab that too. Now then, if we're going to use that, it was costing quite a bit to increase capacity. So I'm thinking, why don't we... To be honest, the other thing is that the one by holes has taught me quite a lot in so much as really the lower sort of size ones are the most stable for smaller tractors. Yeah, I mean, I often like put the 3.2 ton sort of thing on it and that type of stuff. But really, can we actually push that a bit further back by being a little bit clever like that? Because we're going to hit the front of the... Yeah, brilliant. Now I think Yeah, so let's go repair this first. Oh, I should have repaired that. Too late now. No, no, not really. Bit of cleverness. Now, they're not all tractors work well with the hitches. Sometimes, yeah, because it's going on the under hitch, which on this tractor's in a nice position. So I think we shall see is when you turn, it grates on the bottom of the weight on a lot of tractors, but not on this one. Brilliant. We have a tractor that's actually working well with this. I like it. I don't think I've ever had this tractor. I've seen the Ranger. It's not long been put into my mods. I do love the Masses. They are beautiful steerers, and even though I'm not a massive fan of not having a front 3-point link, I have learned to put up with it and sort of embrace it, shall we say. Repair. I think we did everything else. Oh, no, no, no. Is it because it's strapped it can't see it, or am I just too far back? That's an interesting point. Let's have a look. Is it because it's strapped? Maybe it is. I never knew that. It might not be anything to do with that. It might be because it's raised. It is. Wow. Okay. Is it one of those things that's too heavy to lift? In that case, we're going to need to... No, let's do this another way. We're going to need a repair point at home anyway. Let's just grab them. We're going to need, what I've just said, a repair point. So we're going to go for my absolute favourite. I love these, and I've fallen in love with this design. Yeah, and it is, yeah, okay, it's cheap, I know it is, but it's not just that. I could go for the red one, and I like red, but I'd actually like tool totes in real life. So what is not to like? Now we're also going to need a bag of lime if we're going into farming, at the very least. Lime, yes, one, and a crate of fertilizer. Or do we? Yeah. Oh no, why have I gone all the way down there? That's not where I'm after at all. One thing of fertilizer, and this is going to be struggle to fit all this on that. We also need in the miscellaneous section, a beautiful adapter to make this into a tractor. I like it with the yellow, it sticks out. Right, so that's the adapter. There was one thing more that I wanted. Oh, there was. That's also miscellaneous. And we will colour this to be red. Oh, actually two things. Don't go anywhere without you. I think you're brilliant. One of the mods that is a go-to mod. Yeah. Oh, it's further down there than you think. It is. Oh, it's past that. Right, okay, I have to remember that. Here we go, the transporter. We're going to colour it. We're going to colour it ourselves. Because that... No, actually, I don't think it is expensive on that. No, I'm thinking of something else. Right, we need to reverse a bit. We're a little bit... And then careful, you're going to hit the... Yes, surprising how much extra length that gives on the tractor. Ooh, this is one of the better tractors for this. Usually when you've got the weight on as well, it really makes it awkward. It's nice and nippy as well. Right, so stick. Yeah, we're gonna have to, right, actually, yeah, let's do that because I can push things backwards a little. Biggest thing is the fertilizer spreader. Oh no, this is gonna, I would say this will struggle with this. Can we employ that trick, or is it still too heavy? I would have thought it would have been for this. Yeah, it's quite a light tractor. And it's a very long reach on this. Yeah, you need another weight. Or lateral thinking. Yes, I like my thought. That were. Oh no, we can do the big bag because these are sort of special. Ooh, okay. Didn't have to do some weird things. Right, we could stick that. We could do two things. We can test to see if that is only or whether it's bulk materials. If it's bulk, then I'm very happy. Yeah, it will go in, but I think you'll find that means that it's not bulk materials. Right, and what the second thing we could do is drop this down a second. The bison we're going to leave because there's nothing literally to, yeah, nothing to harvest, and we want the header later on. So, although I suppose, yeah, in time we probably would. All right, so we're going to grab that and. If we fill that to the point this starts to go a bit... I would have preferred to obviously buy the... Ooh, okay. Yeah, I only go for the small box, really, because it's... yeah, it's not so... Can we stick... I've never done that. That is a point. Can you stick that on top of something else that's already on... Let's just try something else first as well. I don't think we can get close enough. I think we're too far out. Yes. Right, okay. Ah! Not what I meant to do. Ah, this is not going to work, is it? Because... What? Oh, you've switched your straps on. Wow. Brilliant. That's what I was trying to do. Right, so can we now, in this, not half reduced, but it's considerably reduced in weight, can we now... Can we stick that up? And the answer to this question is we certainly can. See, lateral thinking, that's what it's about. Now then, can we, he says as he collapses because he pulls it forward too much. You could, that might actually fill that up as, ooh, okay, well, that'll work too. Now we need to stick this little beautiful thing on, which also has strap support. This is a stupendous mod. This is a groundbreaking mod. It might not seem it, but I personally think it's a bit of a cracker. Yeah, and it does have strap support, although that's not strapped, so... that's the top strap. Right, we might need to strap that again. Right, so, smashing. Got a bit of everything. We'll take this little lot to across the road to our farm down the track, and we're going to see if we can afford a bit of a field. We're going to need to... It's going to rain in a bit, I can see the icon, so... Yeah. Right, fantastic. Ooh, it is as well. Really? Wow, that surprises me. Okay, well, let's try the lorry. It too has a rear hitch, and if it's like it's the proper lorry, actually, yeah, we might need to knock this down to the 7-tonner, because I somehow think this is forage. Oh, does that cover not actually... Oh, it's not a cover. I do like those tyres. Oh, okay. Oh no, you were a bit far out actually. Oh, no, it's just not liking it. I know. Oh, I won't. No, it won't do anything. What I was trying to think was we would retrieve the bag, which is actually you need to be. Yeah, you need to be sort of where the eyelets are. Approximately. The game's quite forgiving, but not that forgiving. Beautiful shop area. Oh, is that a fuel tank over there? We can actually... see, does that... I don't think it will, but... I almost wish that I'd not actually stuck the... Oh, of course it does away with the 400 kilogram weight when you're in this configuration. Well, that made all the difference. Sort of. I think we'll lead with this because I think a worker's going to struggle because it's fighting the weights. Trying to lift the front tyres up. You're dragging that with you. Right, so then. Let's put you on follow. I'd say I do think this is going to be forage only, but it's one of those things. So we've got a 150 horsepower tractor. So it's not going to be, whatever we do is going to be little equipment, not big. I don't understand why it's actually doing this, really. It is all on the hitch though, isn't it, really? There's, yeah. It's firing me some chronic. There is traffic on this road, I saw it. Pass. I do love these patches on the roads that people have started to do. Very, very brilliant. So we've also got root crop. There's beginnings of. So there's the rootster for 99,000 that you can actually buy. I'm thinking of the planting though. Yeah, we'd probably have to lease a planter. Oh no, there's the agrisette. That's small. It would probably only be going small to begin with. Whoa. Wow. Surprising how it's really playing havoc. We're nearly there. We can do it. Driving through the sign, I apologise for that. But the tractor seems to be a little bit mad. It is only a light one, really. I'm expecting miracles. Wow. Would I have been better to go and fetch the truck, perhaps? We're nearly there now. We are very close. Well, the other thing is, obviously, there are actually fields around us that they are awful, but they are cheap and they're small, and you still get stuff from them. So we'll have a look. And there's some that are planted already as well. Bad news is though, if it's planted already, I won't allow liming. Let's have a look. Is that? There seems to be a lot of grass on the map. Yeah, so we've got a fertiliser stroke limer, we've got a front box, we've got the horn topper for the potato business, so we could like get an agrisette, which is cheap as chips. We've got a liquid tanker, we've got a lorry with a trailer facility, but only small, but we're only small, we're only just starting out, so as far as I'm concerned, okay. Yeah. Smashing. And there's the bison as well. I mean, yeah, we really are a terribly tiny outfit. We really are. Right, so... And I have the Star Wars names on straight away, which is nice and surprising. Now, the grass... This is going to be funny. Really, because obviously, yeah, you're going to damage the crop. I had to put narrows on last time I tackled this type of grass, so which means it reduces the power of your tractor. So yeah, that's going to be fun. And if we've only got one tractor, can this even have narrows? That is a good question. I don't think it can. I might be talking nonsense. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh. Okay. Why does it sometimes not actually do the hand when you click on it? Right, let's have a look. Can you have narrows? Because otherwise we're totally scuppered. Oh my life. I don't know whether they class as narrows. Ooh, wheel weights. That would be nice to do normally. Okay. Seems to be more on the big than the little. Okay. Ah, they're a little bit on the pricey side, but you know something? I think we're going to have to do it on this particular Let's Play, or we're going to come a cropper. Oh, it does still register the 400 kilogram front weight as being there. Right, oh, we get the... Right, let's stick this here. See if we can repair that. Go and grab our steel. We can. Price is averted. So this has got awful wheels. Now I'm not sure when you do narrows like that those they're still narrow. They're still the same, but yeah. See if the game registers them as narrows. We've got no grass to test it because it's March. It's only just first growth stage. Right. Oh, we're also going to need to. Right. Let's have a look around first. Fields. We've not got a lot of money to sort of splash out, so we're going to have to be starting terribly small. And this is where we are. Field 32 is, I thought it's barley. I look like canola. Let's have a look. Field 11 is 87,000. There's a lot of grass fields around. Do we do a bit of grass? Boy, we've just got to put the tyres on. I think that'd be really sensible. And they're very, very cheap. Yeah. Indeed, yes. And yes. Do we buy that original one as well? No, 48,000. It's danger money. We are going to need to buy a mower, but the one thing I'm going to say is right now, does that get? It doesn't get a fill mark, does it? I think you'll find that we're going to have to spend some more cash on this. Yeah, but it'd say fill if it was this type of back. I guessed correctly, fortunately. Let's have a look. I would say we're probably approaching the end of the second session, really, you could say. Customize. Let's go 77,000. Oh, it's only costing us $1,000. Now let's try. Will it fill from that now? I would have thought the answer to this was yes. Yeah, it does. So you were right. 7-tonner. It's no different, not really, to having the welger. With the right attachment, it will attach to other backs as well, so it will make this versatile. No, well, if it's like it's the truck, it will pull anything. They are quite amazing, really. For saying they don't look very powerful, they really are pullers. Right, so we have got this. We need to Smashing. And then we need to drop the big bag handler. Yeah, what I was thinking was we need to go to third growth stage anyway. We've got narrow ties, so we shouldn't damage this. But I know we've got grass here, but this is going to treat as the farmyard. It's... yeah, ooh, done it again. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I was just letting that out. Yeah, that's going to be very heavy for it now. Yeah, we're on the right one. Can we? Oh, we wanted the adapter. What I'm trying to do now. I'm going to grab that off the trailer. We should be able to do it. Only the fertilizer's fighting me. We didn't repair this, no we didn't. Right, let's fill that. Right. Let's repair it now. What I like about this is you can stick a trailer hitch on it. Yeah, we will. We'll do it. Go on. So I need to stick this somewhere where it's not going to get bashed. But also it's got to be fairly even, and that's not really even. Oh, it's not bad. It's working better than you think, actually. Yeah, because it has a nasty habit of falling over. Right, so we've bought our fields. We could lime them and fertilise them, really. We also need to scan said fields. I wonder how much the data would be to buy for these little tiny fields. Because they are tiny. We shall have a look, shall we? Oh, go on. Oh, we knew they were horrible. We did. Yeah. Fantastic. We don't care about ours. We don't. So the terrible fields, we knew that all along. Right, so let's get this. Wow. Seriously? With the weight of a front loader on the front, you still can't cope with one of the smallest fertilizer spreaders in the game. Wow. Okay, well we can do something about that. We can. But I think our weight's going to be too big. Now I would say that looks to me like the map maker has allowed whoever is passing to basically take some of the muck, like a farmer stuck it there and you're allowed to grab it with a okay, why is that not? Now then, can we carry the weight without toppling? Is the question that no, we need it the other way. Yeah, we're going to sort of have to cheat a little bit by dragging it. So I think this would be, yeah, toppling us. It's the one thing that I've got. Yeah, I mean this. I don't really class this as a small tractor, small, even though it is. But it's certainly given me a bit of chip. I didn't expect that, not with that configuration. I think that's, yeah, the worst tractor I've ever come across for that type of thing, really. I mean, and also when this starts to empty, it's going to cause us issues as well. Yeah, I mean, I suppose we could have had a smaller weight on the front, but what can you do? Right, so I think we'll probably join these into one. No, yeah, it's going to be a lot easier. One good thing is it's not going to take us long to actually splash a lime on it, is it? Okay. Huh? Seriously? You don't need any lime on the back of the field? Well then, why does it say pH value bad if you don't need any lime? Oh, no, it's run out. Yeah, I'm expecting this to be the Holes FS, aren't I? I am. Oh, this is awful. Apologies to the person, is it Eric Isaac or something like that? Body. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it is really, it's the what we've got. I can't really sort of say it's, if we get rid of the front weight now, just have the adapter, will that do? I know it sounds a bit of a funny thing, but yeah, it's almost there. We need to stick something quite light on the front. Come on, we can do this. Yes, I'm spoiled by the holes one, if I'm being totally truthful. That is so stupendous on lime. That yeah, I've had the Axis on No Man's Land where to do one of those squares took about 15 or 20 individual. It drove me crazy, and we couldn't afford to upgrade it at the time. So we're going to, yeah, let's go do the fertilizing 2. So the next session we're going to go through to the month of April or May, and I think we'll probably, yeah, we'll sell our product, because that's obviously, I know we're sitting on a fortune, but I thought it's time for us to start farming, and that I know we can't afford a lot, but hey yo, it is what it is. Ooh, that needs a bit of work on it here. Let's get this done. Hopefully the fertilizing's a bit, yeah, no, that's not bad at all. So, grass starts. Or do we? I'm trying to think, because I don't really want a grass start, if I'm honest. We've got a bite on. It's horrible fields, though. We're not going to get a terribly good. So maybe we will do a grass start to begin with. Traditional start. Right, so we sort of conquered, sort of. Sort of. Right, so if we just... Oh, okay, that went the complete wrong side, I thought. Stick this away. We have finished it for now. Let's get to good habits. If that's possible for me. Right, so then we are going to go through, check the productions, because I know we were getting down the water, but I thought I want to start. I don't want to like, oh wow, again, it should do a nice bang. Empty pallets is good. Wood chips, yeah, we're going to buy. Oh, my mouse has disappeared. Empty pallets, buy, yes. And wood chips, buy. Yes, right, okay, that's a bit dear. Oh, other one. 22 tons of pallets and 208 tons of water. I think we can definitely go through till next month. We're looking out for a mower now. I think we can go to 8 o'clock. It is that time of year again. So we're looking to expand properly now. We are in earnest. Well, I mean, we start straight away, but obviously with a non-traditional business, which I quite like, the fact that we have done that. Now, wow, our production costs were a little bit high. Wow. Right, let's have a look at the prices. It's only April. And yeah, I'm just wanting to yellow. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And as always, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always love to hear from you. And goodbye for now.